A counter demonstration seemed likely, but not certain. The World Health Organization was frantically raising funds to battle the plague of leukemia sweeping through Eastern Europe, the terrible legacy of a nuclear accident in Hungary 5 years before. Already, WHO's assets were stretched nearly to the breaking point, forcing the reduction of aid to other nations. Most analysts said that things were sure to get worse before they got better. Thanks to a major breakthrough in computer chip technology, Stark Enterprises' stock prices rose sharply, and their competitors plummeted, sending shock waves through the industry. Already, manufacturing and software companies were desperately seeking new alignments and partnerships. Financial commentators anticipated a ripple effect in mutual funds and pension plans as the value of their investments changed dramatically. Civil war continued unabated in the small nation of Sylvania, as Gypsy and Romany factions tore at one another in a paroxysm of ethnic cleansing that made the streets run red with blood. Only that nation's close proximity to Latveria and its Romany-born ruler kept the conflict from spilling over Sylvania's borders. Thus, the United Nations found itself in the awkward position of relying on the deadliest man in the world, Victor von Doom, to keep peace in the war-torn region. Reports were that Doom was amused. The images on the screens changed. Commercials, sports summaries, weather forecasters. The seated man watched and listened to them all with equal attention. A full 93% of the information the screens conveyed now was trivia, but even trivia had its uses. A new brand of deodorant, an unexpected soccer triumph, a summer storm. Any of them could produce results that few minds could anticipate and create new opportunities and possibilities. Actions had consequences, and the consequences had consequences too, often grotesquely disproportionate to the initiating event. 2 weeks before, a horse had stumbled and thrown its rider, killing him and vacating a key political position. Filling that role with a Hydra sympathizer promised to make Costa Verde's relationship with the United States immediately take a turn for the worse. Those worsening relations, along with the fact that Costa Verde's major cash crop was the coca bush, had dire implications for America's inner cities. Many new addictions and deaths there in the years to come could be traced back to a poorly shod horse and the unlucky absence of one cobblestone from the road that it had galloped along. After the fact, even a lesser mind could see the chain of events and make the connection, with enough knowledge and some thought. That lesser mind, however, would never carry the thought process to the next level or ask the next logical questions. Why had that cobblestone been missing from the path of the unfortunate Jose Gonzalez, horseback riding enthusiast and export commerce minister of Costa Verde? Chance? Or something more? The thinker smiled. 7 years ago. Reuben Kincaid poured more amber whiskey into his glass, drained it, and then repeated both actions. The booze didn't help. Nothing did. He felt as if there were no room in his mind for the alcohol's sweet numbness, no room for thoughts of anything except for the younger man who sat on the other side of Reuben's desk, paging silently through a sheaf of photographs. His visitor and the gun that lay on the desk, never more than 6 inches from Reuben's right hand. "Nope, not pretty," Michael Brady said. Both men worked for the Roxxon chemical division of Roxxon Oil, the world's largest petroleum manufacturer. Kincaid was division head, Brady was an up-and-comer, the current corporate golden boy, and obviously gunning for Kincaid's job. Kincaid hated him. Now he hated him some more as the younger man leaned forward and set the photographs on the desk. Brady continued, "I'd hate to see the papers get hold of these." "I plan to deliver them personally to all the major media," Kincaid replied. His voice was unsteady, but that had less to do with the whiskey he had drunk than with the horror and despair sweeping through him, boiling emotions barely held in check by his simultaneous fury. "That would be extraordinarily unwise," Brady said. "We can spin the situation as things stand right now."